this big, and I blew that up.
And that's Judy Prodzik and me.
Yeah.
Is that little talk too?
Huh?
Was that a little picture?
It was blown up too.
Well, I've got a magnifying glass. I could look at myself there. I don't know what happened to the rest of these pictures, but this was taken 3 days before my mother died.
I have one more of those, but I have more pictures, but I thought I brought them and I have more to bring you.
See, this is Jeff, his baby.
Okay.
And then this would be Stephanie, I guess.
Well, that's
no, here's Stephanie.
Okay. Well, I can blow those up.
And it's Tanya, and that's Debbie, and here's Greg. I don't know why he was.
Where is that?
That's at Gettysburg.
Aw. Well, that poor woman, she was walking all over the place then.
Yeah, and her feet were so swollen, and her hands were too.
Aw. Speaking of.
See, this is a memorial of, I think it's Abe Lincoln, but I'm not sure.
It would probably be to the people that died. Abe Lincoln didn't die there.
And I don't know.
He gave us that address, though.
But I do know for sure that that's the day that was taken. And I was mad because Pete was such a good photographer, and he only had this little camera that took these
Crappy
pictures. Yes. And there's my mom when that was before I knew her, and she was very young.
I took pictures for all of us kids. I took 5.
Oh, that's a
So they all had pictures of your mom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Pete took this picture too.
Did he really?
Well, remember I was editor.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was editor.
So he took that picture.
Right.
Oh, that's really good.
Well, he was a darn good photographer, but he gave it up. And this Hannah, somebody drew this. She was good, and she drew this. This was one of the girls that was in my class. And this was mostly the teachers. Miss Myers, she was in charge. Hope you're not getting too bored.
No, I'm not getting bored.
Was she mean, Miss Myers?
No, she was nice. And, you know, I was married a year before I graduated, and we weren't allowed to be married. And so the night of graduation, then I showed her my wedding ring. And I said, I hope you're not mad. And she said, no, all's well, it ends well. Of course, it didn't end well, but it could have. This guy was the administrator.
Oh.
And he was strict in a lot of ways, but very lenient with this.
Is that my phone? Is that
That's mine. Don't worry about
it.
Very lenient with the students. He would always call an orderly if I had to bathe a man. Call the orderly to do the private area.
Aw.
And he didn't want us to do it.
Well, I don't blame him because they could be, especially with a student, creepy.
Oh yeah, I remember one black guy. He was creepy. And she was assistant. Oh, yeah, she was an assistant director of nurses, and this was Miss Myers. This is the one that called me into her office, and she had seen a picture of me with the engagement ring. Only it was me holding that baby, remember? And it had turned around, so it looked like that. And she said, "This looks like you're married." And she pointed to this picture. And I said, well, that's my engagement ring. And so she said, oh.
Oh my goodness.
And this is the one that said that I was tied to my mother's apron strings and I was married. But she knew, our advisor, and that this was...
Did you live at the hospital and you were married?
We had nurses' homes,
Uh-huh.
and it was across from the hospital,
Uh-huh.
and only the student nurses lived in it with a house mother, and the assistant director nurses lived there. He was an orthopedic doctor and he died. And here are the girls. This one's dead, I know. See, I haven't kept in touch with them. So I know Sarah died of cancer of the, she never had her tonsils out, and all that area back there was cancerous. This one I think is dead, but I'm not sure. But see, I don't know what happened to any of these people. This one married a doctor, I know, and she was an anesthetist. And that was, Evie was my friend. I should call her and see if maybe.
See if it answers, someone answers.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Or
Well, she might not be there.
I could have Tanya look on the computer and see if she could bring her name up. These other ones I don't know much about. This was Septosky. How do you like that name?
She's cute.
Yeah, she is cute. Her husband died. I don't know if she's still alive. I guess she died too. And Harriet, she was older. She was an anesthetist, and she got Alzheimer's. Last I saw her. So we missed my friend.
That's what I was just going to ask you. Where's Bunk?
Yeah, how did we go there?
Pages must have stuck together.
Yeah, could be. Hannah. Hello, again. Yeah, she should be in here. Here's me.
That's pretty. I had that in my office, that picture.
No, you have a better one.
Oh.
Oh, here's one here.
Aw.
She has gone. Yeah, you know, Margaret sent me. Yeah, she gets extra paper.
Oh, she sent you out.
Yes, she sent me the bit. And this one, Harry McGann was rather, I don't know what happened to her. She was not very likable. And she used to I when I was going with Pete, just going with Mary. So this was my sweetie pie. I really loved her. We you know, each other, we weren't caught near each other, so that's real. These are just shots in me. See, you hardly it. Here's me, and here's me, and I think Bone. She also does burgers. She had Alzheimer's and died. Oh, this. Oh, here's the sign. This is
That's adorable. That's adorable. That is
well, for book, but I was responsible for putting this journal together. We had my right. Warren was where we had the whole place. It was a man's place.
Yeah.
And it's pretty, it was like, here's Dad lectures. It built a big, it had 5 ranks. Go here.
Yeah.
And then you read through and it says, member names and more. I in there since Dr. What's his name? Give us thought under their aim was we went out to show frog babies and refused to serve door a lot of the babies.
Oh my God.
Except the $9.
Oh,
Even at fraud, so and they I'm not keep going, so no.
Oh, okay.
He said
you didn't.
yourself.
The doctor.
No.
Okay. So he was.
I don't remember who wrote history. So, and I remember the history and all the autographs mine, and we give it all This is
How nice your hands.
called. Well, it used to look even but this way to be, you know. Isn't that beautiful? She think that this it did the other thing to the and part of the classes came behind Jesus and their pictures of that and then these guys here and orthopedic and these were interns and the term is in the doctor like name when I was in there for that week. This was the pro for the hospital and the staff. So that's great to see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.